Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got a whip and chat for you guys. So I am working on the project Merry Greetings that I have been stitching for an Advent event, a challenge, stitching challenge. So to begin with, I would like to thank the ladies that helped me with the antlers for the reindeers. So I have backstitched it in the body colour of the reindeer, just using one strand. This is on 14 count, but I am very pleased. I like the way that it's made it pop a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much ladies for that help. So, but today I am going to be working on the Santa. So this was a stitch along with Luminous Fibre Arts. So it's a 6-panel stitch along. So yeah, each I think it came in 2, so it was like a 3 or a 4 part, because I think the first part was all the frame, so then you got 2 characters then for the other 3. So but yeah, this was a year or 2 ago maybe, this stitch along, so yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, I'm going to be working on Santa and I'm going to be stitching his hat in here while I catch up with you guys for this week and what I have been up to. So I'm hopefully going to be marking as I go for the stitches. So let's start with Monday. So Monday was a day at home. So got up, had my coffee, played my games, fed the pets their breakfast. I then washed up and then me and Mark just chilled out for a little bit, watching some TV before lunch. And for lunch on Monday I had a tuna mayonnaise sandwich. So had that, and then after lunch there was some washing to distribute round on the radiators. So I did that and then made some coffees, and then me and Mark came up into our individual rooms. And yeah, I was stitching a little bit. So what did I stitch on Monday? I was stitching the Christmas tree, the O Christmas tree for the Advent. That's the one I'm doing in the variegated floss, the reds and the greens. That I started for Danielle's birthday. So I stitched on that for a little bit until 2 o'clock when it was pet feeding time. Took the dog for a walk and then yeah, got back, came up here for another hour or so before tea, and I carried on stitching a little bit. So for tea we had, what did we have for tea? Microwavable lasagna, but Mark likes to put them in the oven and add some extra cheese on the top. So yeah, when we get the microwavable lasagna, we it also has instructions to cook them in the oven as well, so Mark did that. So yeah, lasagna and garlic bread for tea. So then after tea in the evening I came up here and I was stitching some more, and I stitched on, what did I stitch on? The temperature piece that I'm doing for next year. I'm doing one of the ones from Stitching Mommy on Etsy. So just getting the layout stitched, ready to start on the 1st. So then later on headed to bed and I was watching some YouTube. So then on to Tuesday. So Tuesday Mark had the dentist, so we were up and out early. I was up at about 8 o'clock, had my coffee, played my games, sorted out the pets, and then about 9:30, 9:45, we headed for the bus. So I got the bus down into town, and then the bus then out to the dentist. But like usual, we're always early. Like always says come for 10-15 minutes before your appointment, but we're usually even earlier than that. We usually about half an hour earlier than that too, so we normally head to the supermarket, we call it a Morrison's, and pick up something for tea. So yeah, went and did that and then walked back up to the dentist. Mark had his appointment. They'd sent back another wax mould, but this one had some teeth, some white bits, so they wanted to check the fit and see how, you know, the position of the teeth were as to position the dentures. So yeah, all that had to be checked. So we did that and then we headed home. So from the dentist back down into town, and then from town straight home. So because obviously we'd already been to Morrison's, so we didn't really need to call to Sainsbury's. So yeah, from town a bus straight home. So the bus stop is more or less across the road from us. So yeah, we don't have far to go when we catch the bus. So then let me just mark these stitches so I don't lose where I am. There we go. So yeah, then when we got home then I had to sort out the pets, get them fed, walked Ted, and then when I got back then we were getting on with our tea. Like I said, we'd picked it up in Morrison's. So got some chicken and a couple of onion bhajis. So I had that for my tea. And then, yeah, made some coffees and came up here for the evening. So then, yeah, a little bit later on, headed to bed, was watching some YouTube. So then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is shopping day. So again, another early morning. Usually up about 8 o'clock. Give me an hour or so to come round, because about 9:15, something like that, we usually phone in the taxi to go down into town. So yeah, got up, had my coffee, played my games, fed the pets, got them sorted, and then, like I say, about 9:30 we get the taxi down into town. So yeah, we then called in at Home Bargains. We walked down to the pound shop. Yeah, I'm right. And then from the pound shop, then through the little shopping centre, and then down to the big Sainsbury's, where we now get a week's worth of shopping instead of just a couple of days, and then we'll do like an Asda order later in the week. But yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We're just getting the full week's shop from Sainsbury's. This week we did do an Asda shop because we had some Christmas saver vouchers. So you collect points that then transfer into money that you can do like a Christmas saver. So yeah, we did have those to spend, so we've had that delivered this week. But yeah, my husband said that's going to be it then for Asda, so we'll see. He has said this before. Like I said to him though, it's usually pretty good with the Asda home delivery. It's just every so often there'll be a blip, so every couple of months it'll the tracking will be delayed, or the tracking won't be working properly, and then yeah, there'll be a delay, so he'll have to ring and the shopping won't turn up, and like it's on its way. And then yeah, it don't come till like later on in the evening. So we've had a couple of times that happened to us in the whole time that we've shopped with them online for how many months we've been doing it. So like I said, every couple of months or whatever it is, there'll be a blip, but normally they are pretty good. So, which is like anything, I suppose, really. Things can't run smoothly all the time. It's inevitable something might go wrong somewhere. So, but anyway. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Wednesday shopping. So, yeah, got all of that done, got it into a taxi and got home. So we were unloading the shopping and then got on with lunch. So for lunch we had scones, and then I made another coffee and we came up here and did our own things. So I was stitching. What did I stitch on Wednesday? I was stitching on this piece. I was stitching on Merry Greetings. So then at 2 o'clock, pet feeding time. walked the dog, and then got back and I was stitching a little bit more before tea. So for tea we had some pre-made sandwiches. I get the tuna salad roll, so I had that for my tea with a packet of crisps. Oh, that was a bit whistly, sorry. So yeah, had that for my tea, and then in the evening I was stitching this one again, Merry Greetings. So yeah, stitched on it for the rest of the evening, and then yeah, headed off to bed and I was watching some YouTube. So then on to Thursday. So Thursday our eldest came visiting. He came and had tea with us. So that was, yeah, it's lovely to see him, and like I said, he stayed for tea and then went home later on about 5:30, 6 o'clock. He ordered a taxi, he ordered an Uber. So when he first ordered it, he said, yeah, the driver's about 10 minutes away. And then next minute, that driver had cancelled the job. So Jack's like, oh, well, he must have had one that was closer or one that just came up that he was passing. So, yeah, he had to wait another 10 minutes before then another driver had clicked on it and said, yeah, I'm on my way. So, yeah. By the time all that messing about, he did leave about 6 o'clock. So, but yeah, anyway, so got up Thursday, had my coffee, oops, sorted out the pets, and yeah, washed up. There was about 10 minutes or so left on the washing machine, so I sat and watched a bit of TV, and then I distributed the washing around the radiators. And then we had lunch. I had scones again for lunch. So then made another coffee and came upstairs and I was stitching. What did I stitch? I stitched on the Christmas tree. So the Christmas tree, I was stitching on that. And then 2 o'clock, pet feeding time, walk the dog. Came back up here for a little bit. So what did I stitched a little bit more on Christmas tree, and then at 3 o'clock we usually head back downstairs and start sorting out what we're going to have for tea. But just as we were turning things off and getting organised to go downstairs at 3, Jack came through the door. So yeah, we did tell him, well, he asked me what time, so I said come for 3. So he did do. So yeah, Jack, our eldest, so we were chatting with him for a little bit and cooking tea while chatting with him. And so we had a chicken stir fry, for tea. So yeah, it was nice chatting with him, eating some food. So we didn't even turn the TV on. Usually when we're eating tea, we'll have the TV on in the background because we sit in the living room to eat. We do have a little table in the kitchen that I sit on, that I sit at. I don't sit on the table, no. A little table in the kitchen. It's one of those, it's called a leaf drop table. So it's like a little oval shape, but each of the sides, yeah, it's like a drop down or a leaf table. So yeah, but there's not enough room really for us all to sit round it, and the kitchen's not really big enough to have it up. But for Christmas, I suspect we will be moving it into the living room and have it on that long wall where Mark used to have his desk. But the only trouble is we've only got 2 chairs. But yeah, we're going to want to sit round for Christmas and set the table and have it looking nice. But anyway, yeah, so we normally sit on the sofa, sit on the couch in the living room to eat. So yeah, we were just chatting with him and eating, and so it was lovely to have him home and catch up. You know, we talk regularly on the phone, but it's not the same as being in person. So really enjoyed that Thursday. And then, like I said, he left about 6 o'clock. So we made a coffee and then came upstairs for the evening. So what did I stitch on Thursday? I stitched a little bit more on the Christmas tree, and then I decided to have a new start. So the new start was I can't read. Oh, Yule. It looked like an R from here, but Yule Goddess from, you see, I can't remember where is it from. Tiny Modernist. So Yule Goddess from Tiny Modernist was the new start that I had. I just, yeah, felt like a new start. I did. So yeah, Yule Goddess from Tiny Modernist. So then, yeah, later on, headed to bed, watching some YouTube. So then on to Friday. So Friday, got up, had my coffee, played my games, sorted out the pets, and then it was bedding and showers. So that's on a Friday, bedding and showers. And then went down, had some lunch, and then I came up here and I was recording. So I recorded at my floss tube, caught up with all my stitching and everything I'd been doing. So yeah, did that. Then 2 o'clock, fed the pets. Our youngest, Oliver, walked Ted. So I came back up here, and what did I stitch? Let me see. Get this needle back up. Hang on a minute, let's see where I am. Yep, that's right. So I worked on while I was waiting for my floss tube to upload, I worked on Santa's hot air balloon, and then after I'd walked the dog, sorted out the pets, I decided to work a little bit more on the balloon. Then we had tea. So for tea we had fish and chips, so homemade fish and chips. And then after tea I worked on the Christmas cuckoo clock. So yeah, I worked on the Christmas cuckoo clock, which was a mystery stitch along. So yeah, I worked on that then for the rest of the evening, and then I headed off to bed and watched some YouTube. So yeah, I was doing that. Then on to Saturday. So Saturday is cleaning day. So I wipe around the bedroom, I clean the bathroom. So those are my jobs. And then we sat and had lunch. So what did I have for lunch on Saturday? I just had a bag of crisps. I had a bag of Quavers with a cup of coffee for my lunch. So I had that. And then I came up here and I was stitching. So what did I stitch on? I stitched on Merry Greetings, so I worked on this one. So yeah, then at 2 o'clock it was pet feeding time. So went down and did that. And then our youngest, Oliver, walked the dog, walked Ted. So he did that, and then I came back up here and I stitched a little bit more before tea. So for tea we had bacon butties. So yeah, had some bacon sandwiches for tea on Saturday. And then I came up here and I was stitching a little bit more while waiting for the Asda delivery, the Christmas voucher one that I'd mentioned. So we got some party food. So we mainly got freezer stuff. So the little party bits like the sausage rolls, we got some chicken skewers, some prawn skewers, and then we got some desserty bits. So we got some profiterolles, so we got some plain ones, and then we got some other, I don't know if they had like a flavoured cream or whether it was the profiterole pastry stuff that has a different flavour or something, but we got two different types. So yeah, that came Saturday evening. The slot was between 7:30 and 8:30, and it came at 7:30. So yeah, one of the first early slots. So yeah, that came at 7:30. So sorted all that out, put it all away. And then yeah, came up here and was stitching for the rest of the evening. So let me just get this last stitch finished. Mark this off. I think. So yeah, so then I stitched for the rest of the evening. I worked on this piece on Merry Greetings. So yeah, I was working on that all last night. Got it nearly finished, but yeah. So then on to today. So today being Sunday, so we've done the usual jobs. We've had showers. Sunday dinner was a chicken pie, a family size chicken pie. So we had that for Sunday dinner with chips. Got washed up, sorted out the pets, and then made a coffee and came up here. So yeah, that is everything for this week. So I am all caught up with you guys. So yeah, that is everything for this week. So hopefully I will have another Whip and Chat next week. So what date are we on? The 8th. So I should have another Whip and Chat next week on the 15th, but that will probably be it for this year for Whip and Chats. Well, no, I say that, but I will have my Boxing Day unboxing where I will try and catch up with you what we've been doing over Christmas and how we spent the festivities. But then I will then be back in January, so yeah, I will probably do another recap then of what we got up to. But yeah, so there should be another Whip and Chat next Sunday the 15th, but then yeah, that will be it for Whip and Chats. I believe our youngest goes back to college the 6th of December, so I believe Monday the 6th, so 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So the first Whip and Chat back might not be till like the 12th, 13th, somewhere around then, when I will start doing my videos again, my floss tubes, Whip and Chats. So yeah, they will start again after the 6th when he's back at college, and yeah, things are back to normal, or whatever normal is for you. But yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.